Hello and welcome to the home of the Ghost Town. Here we are on episode 3 of Guild Wars 2, leveling our Norn Ranger from 1 to 10. So far, we created the character, we got to level 2. That took the first half an hour. The second half an hour, incredibly fast, going from level 2 to level 7, doing all sorts of things throughout the world, whether it was going and seeing vistas, unlocking waypoints, finding points of interest, and completing some of the quests. And now we continue on our way to get to level 10. Can we get to level 10 in only 3 episodes? That would be an hour and a half, a full hour quicker than when we did World of Warcraft. Not that time is an issue. We're not speed running this, and we're not going as quickly as we can. We're taking our time to enjoy the world and the environment. But first of all, we're going to move over here, and we're going to talk to this guy. Dodge to avoid danger by pressing the key that I've got bound, or by double tapping the movement key, which I don't have, while dodging. You're temporarily invulnerable. The yellow endurance bar above your health drains with each dodge, but it will recover over time. And there you go. So what it's trying to show you is, right, I need to get to that chest, right? If I just walk, I can't get to it, right? I can't get to it. But if I use the dodge, I'm invulnerable and I can actually make it through. And we can get the items from the chest. So dodging attacks, dodged attacks, there you go. And we opened the chest and got the reward, and we've completed that. Oh, helps if you don't get stuck on the chest. There you go, and we managed to dodge through it. Dodging attacks completed. Right, where are we going next? There's a point of interest over here that we haven't got, so let's go and find that point of interest. And then we've got one over here at the back. So we need to do that one as well. And of course, you know, the great thing is that just by going to the points of interest, by destroying banners like this, we're gaining XP all the time, and that is the point of interest complete. Oh, but we did manage to make him angry, so we need to finish him off, and thank you for your loot. So now we're going up here. Now the next point of interest is in this area. You can... Oh, don't walk into that thing. So you can see these orange things. These are sort of group world quests that take place. You can do them or not. They do give pretty reasonable rewards, actually. Some of them you can do on your own. Some of them you might not be able to do on your own. But if there's people doing it, it's definitely worth joining in. And if you're in at the beginning, then you've got more chance of getting a gold reward. So if you're fighting a tough enemy that's taking some time, somebody can't just come right at the end of it and gain the same reward that you did from having done most of it. So this is where you get these gold and silver rewards from, in that if you've contributed enough to the fight, you will get that gold reward. And the gold rewards obviously being the most worth it. So I'm going down this way. I'm getting XP for it. Not a huge amount. You don't get a huge amount for XP farming mobs, I would have to say. Certainly not that I've found anyway. I think it's best you get the most XP for actually exploring the world and doing things within the world. But we're coming here because we want to get that point of interest. And we haven't got it quite yet. But we're nearly there. You can see it on the map. And there you go, we've just managed to get the point of interest. And what is the point of interest? There you go, it's that big ice dragon thing, dragon shrine. It says we can click on it, so let's click it. And there's also a chest over here as well. There we go. So we do that, we get the chest. Little treasure chest. Oh, we got an iron hammer, some map scrap, and a pearl. All of that I'm sure will be useful. You can examine, so shrine to the Elder Dragon Jormag, carved out of a strange ice that radiates malice and corruption. It is a totem of the sons of Svanir, who worship Jormag as the ultimate predator. There you go. Pretty cool effects and again graphics. And you can see here, I really do think this game is, for the age of it, 10 years old, it's still incredibly good from that sort of graphical aspect of it. So yeah, it's a very nice looking game. Very nice looking game, I have to say. Right, so what have we got over here? So there's some sort of tunnel down there. So there's definitely something in here. So we've got a quest over there. But it does look like there's something going on in here. So let's see if we can jump down without killing ourselves. This checkpoint, not sure what that is, but we can kill it. Molensk discovered. Okay, in we go. So here you go. We're discovering new areas, so we're unlocking stuff on the map. No quests at the moment. So we'll just keep running through until we find out what we're looking for. There's a Vista in here. There's a Vista, so let's go and find that Vista. So let's kill him while we can. And now we can resurrect this person. And we'll get the XP for that. There we go. And it says there's a Vista around here, so let's go and find that Vista. There's Dredge. So the Vista is off to the left, so there is a pathway. Yeah, pathway down there. Oh, there we go. We need to get this guy. That's the knockback. Okay, so far so good. And let's come through here. Security officer, there we go. I think one of the interesting things here is there's not many AoE abilities at the beginning, so as a new player you're not just gathering a group of enemies and AoEing them down. And some people think that's a bad thing. There's a merchant here as well, so there's some friendly people. But there's the Vista up there, so we need to try and get on this pipe. I think this is going to be the way. Jump that. Looks like these spikes, they may block us, I'm not sure, but let's jump over them anyway. So as we come up to the top here, there we go, and we can get the Vista. There we go. So for me, in this one, not a great looking Vista, I have to say. There are some absolutely fabulous ones, but this one not particularly good. But we are now level 8. We've got more attributes. We've now unlocked underwater combat. Weapon skill 5 is now unlocked, and we've got some underwater stuff here. So what's that? That is a leather aqua breather. So that sounds like it might help us when we are underwater. So let's have a look what we've got. There you go. There's the aqua breather. Did we not put that on? There we go. On there. And we've got this underwater spear gun. So that can go on there. We've got a black lion chest, but it looks like we need a key and a bunch of other stuff. Oh, there's some studded boots. Is that better than what we've got? It is. It's got a little bit more defense and some power on it. Bag of trinkets. And then we've got weapons here. So that's a single sword. That's a double-handed sword. We've got a hammer there. That black lion chest we'll want. Map scraps, double click to combine all 4. Okay, it says I've got 4 of 4, but I'm not sure how that works. And then we've got studded gloves. There you go. So we've now got some gloves as well. Now, as you can see here, you'll notice the gloves and the boots no longer match. So we have to go back to here and to dyes, and then you find the one you want here. So if we find, so that should be, oh, that's grey, silt. Oh, there we go. Stone, we said, wasn't it? So that's stone, and that's stone. And then we need to go to the blue, which is that one and that one. And oh, that's our glider wing thing. I won't worry about that for now. And then we said it was the antique gold, which is that one, and that one. There you go. And those are our colours. So there's no transmutation or anything we're doing here. So we're just setting the colours. So there you go. Our gear now once again matches, which I think is very cool. Now, it is possible I could jump into that, though it doesn't look particularly... Oh, no, it is deep. It is deep. We could jump off. But we'd still have to end up walking around because there's a bloody big fence. So I don't think there's anything else here that I can see right now. So after we've killed this guy... let's see. Now, there's nothing else in here, so let's make our way out. But we will have at least... explored this area and completed the vista. So you go, moving out now. And you can see at level 1 our health was 300. We now have a health of 828, and that's just with some of the stat attribute increases that we've got just by leveling up. Now, if I remember correctly, when I was looking at coming in here, I don't know if there's another exit or something, but this looks like the way out. Yeah, here we go. There we go. There's an exit. I think I'm going to have to kill him to get out. Yep, and we've got out. Okay, cool. Right, where are we going next then? So next up, there's a heart and a point of interest here. So that's where we're going next. And you can see here we've got, it's kind of saying the next thing is the task, as they're called. So let's go up here, see if we can locate the task. So level 8, 2 levels to go. Slowed down a little bit as there are a little bit fewer things to do in this part of the map, and of course you need more experience to level as well. So will we make it to 10 on this one? I'm not sure. Speak with Shaman Cigar to transform into a snow leopard, then hunt prey and play with cubs. Okay. Here's the shaman. We've got the point of interest. All right, let's talk to the shaman here. So we're now a snow leopard, and you can see we've got examine. Now we've got to get that rabbit, I think. Oh, there's like a jump thing. There's a swap thing. Okay, this is a bit... that's better. Okay, so yeah, it's not so easy to do that. What have we got? A rabbit? Looks like the jump pounce thing is a good way to start. Okay, a little bit different, but okay, let's just do this while we're here. getting these things. So looks like the jump is a good way to initiate the combat. Again, a lot of players in the area. A lot of players in the area. Ooh, so what I've noticed, I'm now out of range for the quest, and there you go. Unfortunately, this is one of this quest. I remember doing this quest, and this quest is really annoying, I have to say. As soon as you go slightly out of range, you lose your transformation. I now have to run all the way back, get the transformation back. The range is not defined on the map. It's a real pain in the neck. So yeah, not a massive fan of this quest. It is a little annoying because it doesn't warn you or do anything about whether you're inside or outside of range of it. These little things can be really annoying to get, but that one's done. This quest just seems to be very slow. Okay, somebody stole that one. That was actually an NPC, I think. So as you can see, compared to the other quest, this one is quite slow. It didn't help, obviously, having to go and didn't help having to go back and return into a snow leopard. Obviously, it is quite busy as well. And while you're not tagging in the same way because of the nature of the animals, they're just being killed. So I just think, yeah, not the easiest combat as well. It's just a very, very weird bit of combat with the snow leopard. This is just a weird quest. I just find this weird. Somebody did kill that, and that was a real shame. Since I just got it out of the bloody bush. Okay, so we've got that one. So yeah, this one taking some time. Not always a bad thing. Just it's just a very it's just a very odd quest, I find, this one, in terms of the mechanics on it and the way it kind of works. Ooh. Got that one. There's a raccoon. Oh, see, it's really hard to it's actually very annoying in terms of trying to get these animals, because the charging of the ability, it's just weird. It's just weird. It's not a comfortable quest, you know. But see, we can both attack this and get credit for it. We've nearly done it, fortunately. Nearly done it. There's a mower over here. Yeah, not a quest that I enjoy, this one. And it's done, finally. Okay, good. But we did gain a huge amount of XP for it, and we've unlocked that. Right, what's next? Okay, is there some sort of cave? There's a cave here. What's through here? Somebody with their mount. There's a dredge, but he's yellow. There's a dredge. Does this just take us in the other side of... Yeah, this is just taking us in the other side of where we were before. So there's actually nothing here. This just takes us back into Molensk. So I think we've got everything. I think we need to go up this path now. I think we've done this area. Yeah, if you look at it, I think we've done this whole area. There's the point of interest. I can't see anything over here. point of interest up there. You can see them flashing. So, yeah, I think we're done here. I think we are done. So let's head out. Let's head out. And this taking us a lot longer. This second kind of big leveling session has taken a bit longer. We obviously hit a really good area, and with the amount of XP, we actually had a lot more quests to do. We just finished in we're in a bit of a dry spot right now, but that's no problem. We are going to head over here, move to a new area of the map, and you can see this is where we are. We're in Wayfarer Foothills. It's level 1 to 15, and we're now moving up into a new section, which is up here. So where you can see, so it isn't quite as smooth in terms of the world as it is in World of Warcraft. So where you see these portals, essentially it loads you into another part of the map. So you've got these regions which you run around and there's no breaks and no loading. But when you go from one region to another, that's when it loads. Right, so we can see a scout up ahead.
I welcome the company.
So as we come down here, let's talk to our scout.
The promise of adventure calls us north, but it takes a fierce and wild heart to survive outside of the sacred valley. When you're ready, test yourself against the untamed spirit of Hair. If you can outlast her metal, you may have what it takes to weather the challenges of the frontier.
Okay, so we've talked to the scout. We've got a vista up here. We've got a merchant. We've got a point of interest. They're all above us. No way up there right now. We can see we have a quest straight ahead, or a task, I should say. Old habits. Old habits. Right, so we're coming into another snowy area. Again, the different environmental effects are very nice. You know, you really do get the sense of the cold and everything. Really well done. Right, find hidden rabbit food, bring it to Bajani, and scare hungry bunnies away from anyone carrying the food. Right, so we need to find the food. There's some food. So we scared that rabbit. You can run a little bit faster, but you can't scare and run. I'm hoping this doesn't take too long, but it doesn't look like it's too bad. So we're scaring the rabbits away. Oh! What a weasel. Little cheeky rabbit trying to steal my food. Those are some tough rabbits, man, because they're able to knock you down. So, yeah, a little bit of a grindy quest. It says find scare bunnies away as well. The scaring doesn't appear to give you any progression towards the quest itself. Oh, so I had it, but there were two of them, and that freaking rabbit stole the food. So that was annoying. There were two rabbits at the same time, and I frightened one, but you can't frighten two at the same time, it would appear. See, again, there are two of them. This quest... Oh my god, this quest is starting to piss me off. This is really frustrating. Like, because you get two rabbits... Look, and he literally, you don't even get time to scare him. How frustrating is this? Look. How frustrating is that? Look, as soon as you get it, and... Oh my word, this is horrible. This is horrible. What a horrible quest to do this early in the game. It's overall boring. Picking up these things and running back and actually 90% of the time being unable to do it because you can't scare more than one rabbit at a time.
Up for a challenge?
Ugh. Not a fun quest. Not a fun quest. Mainly because it's light on action, it's very slow, and the mechanics, again, make it frustrating. You know, like I say, you get one rabbit comes out, you go to scare him, and like that, and you can do it, right? But when you get two, you can't scare two at the same time, which is really frustrating. Because then you get knocked down. And then when I went to pick it up, it was literally pick it up, get knocked down, pick it up, get knocked down. You couldn't actually pick it up quick enough and run back with it.
Quickly.
So you've got lucky there that the rabbits actually came. Because they only activates at a certain range. I'm hoping this will be the last one.
You must visit more often.
Oh, thank you. That one's done. Oh, what a frustrating quest that was. But it is done. And, okay, great. So let's move on. What I can see up here is we got a waypoint. So let's go unlock that waypoint. Let's go unlock that waypoint. And there's another scout there as well. So we've got a waypoint to unlock and a scout. So let's do that.
It's not just the wind and the snow that test you out here. If you're seeking a challenge, take the road north out of the valley. Beware the Sons of Svanir. Their dragon cult inhabits the northern area like a dark, violent shadow.
Okay. So there you go. Again, the scouts giving you that information about what's in the area. We also got to level 9. We are now at level 9. We can now do gathering, so we can collect things. And we've got an axe for chopping trees. We've got a harvesting thing for harvesting herbs and a mining pick. And we got down skill as well. So if I remember correctly, there's a vista up here. You are encumbered. Okay, so what do we want to get rid of? Well, that's worth 1. And what else have we got? That's worth 1. So we'll have that. So we do need to sell some of our stuff very soon. And if I remember, there was also a merchant up here anyway. So we've got a point of interest and a vista to do up here. But yeah, it's taken us a while right now to get to this stage. This was a much slower so you can see the knockback we had there on him. So as we come to our half an hour session, we've got 1 minute to go. So we'll get this vista and we'll wrap up this episode. Unable to get to level 10 quite in the hour and a half. So we will go to an episode 4, but we will definitely make level 10 within the next half an hour. I can see the vista ahead. So as I say, we'll get the point of interest and the vista. The point of interest is over here. There's the point of interest. So that looks like an AoE ability. Oh yeah, our inventory's full, so we can't pick that up. Right, let's do the Vista, and that will bring us to the end of this episode. Look at that. Now that's fantastic. This is what I'm talking about, some of the vistas in this game, and the graphics and the environment and the level of detail that's been put into this game. Absolutely fantastic. Snow leopard, wolf, bear, and raven there. There you go. And that brings us to the end of episode 3. So we have played now for an hour and a half, 3 episodes. We have got to level 9. We haven't quite got to level 10. So we will be coming back for another episode to finish off to level 10 and have a quick summary of our thoughts about the game so far. So there we go. Norn Ranger, level 9, end of episode 3. You've been watching The Ghost Owl.